and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do a braid out on Kai's hair. This is what it looks like to start with, just old curls, kind of a mess, and we're going to go ahead and get started. To begin, I just section her off into two sides, and as you can see, I'm just kind of pulling the curls apart and putting it into one ponytail on one side so that it'll be easier to work with and braid the other side. Now that her hair is completely sectioned off, I'm going to take the side that is down and begin to spray it with her spray bottle that just has water in it, just to dampen her hair and get the curls kind of wet and the product that's already in it reactivated by the water. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take the wet brush and begin combing out her hair. I want to get it as combed out as possible so there are no tangles, and it makes braiding that much easier. Now that her hair is basically brushed out, I'm going to take this Cantu leave-in conditioner and begin to apply that all throughout her hair to add moisture and help her curls. Applying the cream, I'm going to go ahead and separate her hair into the three sections that I'm going to use to braid and begin to brush those out one more time just to make sure all of the tangles are completely out before we begin our braid. So now that I have all three of the sections thoroughly combed out, I'm going to go ahead and just begin my braid. As you can see, I'm just doing a regular braid that pretty much everyone knows how to do. And I'm just going to braid her hair all the way down to the ends. And once I reach the end of her hair, I'm going to go ahead and tie that off with a little rubber band just to keep it in place and keep the braid going. And as you can see, we're moving on to the next side, and we're just going to go ahead and do the same steps that we did to the first side. Wet it down, apply the conditioning cream, brush it out, and braid this side as well. And this is what her two braids look like as she gets ready for bedtime. The front of her hair from getting all frizzy, I'm going to go ahead and tie a bandana around her head, and she is all set for bed.
It's time to take it down.
And now we're just going to go ahead and begin to take down the braids. The normal way, I try not to run my fingers through them too much as I begin taking them down, pretty much allowing them to unbraid themselves. That way I don't mess up the curls that the braid has created. Now I'm going to take my Au Naturel curl enhancing spray and just spray it all throughout her hair evenly to kind of coat it and make it have a nice sheen and help the curls be popping basically. I'm just going to go ahead and start pulling the curls apart a little bit more because I do like her hair to look a little bit bigger and fuller. And I just pull it apart and then begin to run my fingers through her hair, kind of messing them up a little bit and tousling her hair. That way her curls kind of look bigger, her hair looks more full like she likes, and her curls really come through. So I'm just pulling it apart and tousling my fingers through it until I get the desired style of curl that I like for her hair. And that is it. Kai's curls are popping and we are ready for the day. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. We'll see you. I have two jackets. The first one that I got is a dusty pink bomber jacket. As you guys can see, it is super comfortable. It's a little bit oversized, so I definitely like it because I can go ahead and layer it if I wanted to.